Welcome back, and today we have another week of Broadway grosses, and we have some very interesting things and occurrences that have come in the past week, some good and some bad. Let's get into it. & Juliet went from 98% to 99%, and 1,248,607 to 1,206,929, doing gangbuster numbers. A Beautiful Noise is, again, not looking so beautiful, going from 58.68% to 55%, and 721,445 to 657K. I'm expecting a closing announcement any day now. If it can't make $1 million in the summer, its momentum is done. I think the steam for A Beautiful Noise was very front-loaded, and that basically means when it first opened, everyone wanted to see it, but now people have lost interest, and it will definitely close the latest by January, but I don't think it will make it that far at this point with how poor these numbers are. Back to the Future opened with 7 performances, which is why the gross is slightly down, going from 97% to 99%, and 1,376,420 to 1,135,892. And again, that's a behemoth of a musical that is making bank at the box office. Funny Girl went from 80% to 93%, and 1,319,864 to 1,672,811. Hadestown went from 100.38 to 100.12, and 710,404 last week to this week's 728,293. Again, this show is on the fence. It's just barely surviving, but again, I think it is on its last legs. Hamilton went from 101.42 to 101.42, and 1,892,562 to 1,873,209. Here Lies Love had its first full week of 8 performances after it opened, going from 99.73 to 99.9, and going from 760K to 913K, which again is its best week yet. Definitely the kind of numbers that Here Lies Love needs to do, which is 8s and 9s. 8 is the lowest, but it should just stay in the 9s, and hopefully it can join the $1 Million Club. But again, is this because Lea Salong is in the show and she has extended by 1 week, and I think it will do well until she leaves. After she leaves, I think it's when the big test will happen. But for now, Here Lies Love is safe, and I suspect it will at least get 1 week in the $1 Million Club, which is awesome. Kimberly Akimbo, it's not doing so hot, going from 94% to 90%, and 686,209 to 695,357. Again, I think this will close in January. It is doing very Strange Loop-esque business. In fact, A Strange Loop did better than Kimberly Akimbo, and it is very sad to see, but hey, that's the facts. Moulin Rouge went from 99.37 to 99.96, and 1,191,453 to 1,341,528, which was a huge increase of 150K, so that's great for that show. And then we have New York, and that closed with 85% capacity, and that was a huge increase from 69% of last week, going from 685K to 914K, and ending on a very good note. Once Upon One More Time, which will be the next one to close, went from 51% to 56%, and 550,938 to 579,378. Again, it is doing horrendous business, and I suspect it will close any day now. And then we have Parade, which had its best week ever, going from 102% to 102.59%, and 1,295,630 to 1,527,937, which is insane numbers. I cannot believe they didn't extend, but again, by not extending, they're gonna make so much bank, and I doubt that this current production of Parade with Ben Platt, I think we will see this again, maybe in London, maybe on tour, maybe a pro shot, who knows, but they're making so much bank with this show, and they had 9 performances too, which is surprising, because most franchise musicals never do 9 performances, like Wicked, Lion King, but never does something like Parade. And then we have Shucked and Some Like It Hot, both of which are performing to very soft numbers. Shucked going from 88.56 to 86.89, and 789,211 to 725K, and Some Like It Hot with 79% last week to 72% this week, and 936,481 to this week's 803,556. I think both will close in January, but Some Like It Hot could potentially close in August and September because of how long it's been running and how much money it's lost. But again, for two shows of their caliber, these are very soft, underwhelming numbers. Shucked is like Hadestown, just barely making it, and I think Some Like It Hot is, had its day. It's definitely the show that has performed the best out of all the new musicals of the season. But again, I think both of these are kind of getting on its last legs, as I've said many a time, even before we've gotten it, like months before, I was like, these two shows aren't gonna last, and they're not. And then to cap it off, Sweeney Todd went from 100% to 99%, and 1,830,235 to 1,774,883. So those are the grosses for this week. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you next week. Peace.